In this video, we see a very clear moment between Taehyung and Jungkook that demonstrates their closeness.
Taehyung is drinking juice from a bottle with a straw, and suddenly, Jungkook drinks from the same bottle using the same straw. What's most striking is that they do it with complete ease, without feeling any discomfort or embarrassment about sharing something so personal.
The situation becomes even more interesting when Jimin appears and also asks for some juice.
Unlike what happened with Taehyung, Jimin has to remove the tap and the straw to drink from the bottle.
This shows us that although they are friends, they don't share the same level of trust as Taehyung and Jungkook.
It's a very marked difference that reveals how they have their own rules and a connection that no one else in the group shares in the same way. In the end, what we see is that Taehyung isn't afraid to demonstrate how strong his love is by sharing the bottle in this way. While Jimin had to rearrange things to have a drink, Taehyung and Jungkook drank together without any issues, demonstrating their comfort with one another.
It's a simple yet direct observation that reveals a special bond between them. This is another beautiful Taekook moment in Into the Sun that we can't overlook.
Taehyung was walking towards Jungkook and pointed to himself, as if trying to get his attention amidst everything that was happening. But the truth is, he didn't need to do anything, because Jungkook's attention was already completely focused on Taehyung. Jungkook always has his eye on him and doesn't need to be told exactly where his partner is, proving that his priority is always him. The most incredible moment occurs when Taehyung decides to walk in front of Jungkook in a very special way, moving like a cat. Taehyung began to walk very boldly, swaying his thighs with confidence and style right in front of him.
Seeing this, Jungkook couldn't take his eyes off him for a second.
He watched as Taehyung showed off before his eyes, demonstrating that there is a very strong attraction that they can't hide even in public. No one can blame Jungkook for the way he stared at Taehyung as he walked by in such a sexy way.
It's obvious, the way Taehyung moves and how Jungkook watches him with such admiration are clear signs of their relationship.
This moment shows us that there's a bond of trust and a lot of chemistry between them that makes them seem very close. At this point, all you need to do is look at the screen to realize what's happening.
Taehyung appears in an outfit very similar to one we already know and starts performing movements that feel incredibly familiar.
Watching him move his hips in that specific way, it's impossible not to feel a sense of déjà vu, as if we're seeing a new version 2.0 of that iconic and incredibly sexy dance that has already gone viral. Taehyung is fully aware of the impact he has and seems to be toying with the sanity of everyone watching him.
The most exciting part of this situation is imagining Jungkook's reaction to seeing Taehyung behave so mischievously on stage.
It's a fact that Taehyung enjoys expressing himself freely, and knowing that Jungkook is there to witness it makes the moment even more special for those who closely follow their relationship. These kinds of situations are what demonstrate Taekook's true love when they're working together. It's not just about dancing, it's about how comfortable they feel sharing the same space and shining in their own unique ways. Ultimately, these actions are clear proof that there's a connection between them that never fades, and seeing Taehyung so confident in front of Jungkook confirms that their bond is real and incredibly strong. Our adorable Taehyung and Jungkook say it all without words, and here we can clearly see it as they do the aura farming trend on stage. It's obvious they're having a lot of fun together, recreating this cute gesture that's proof of their strong bond. The fact that they know these trends and do them together shows that they spend so much time together that they share the same tastes and keep up with what's happening in the digital world to have fun as a couple. We had already seen Taekook do this same trend for the first time during that iconic concert in Los Angeles, and seeing them repeat it now is very exciting. Look at these two lovebirds, they always seem to be in their own world, not caring about what's happening around them or where they are. The only thing that matters to them in that moment is enjoying each other's company, showing themselves to be happy and in love while doing their job in front of thousands of people. The bright smiles and those galactic eyes they both have when they look at each other are what betray how much they love one another. It's obvious, they can't hide the joy they feel being close and participating in the same jokes and games on stage. Ultimately, this behavior makes it clear that their relationship is strong and that they feel very comfortable sharing their happiness with the world. As many people know, we recently saw Taehyung and Jungkook drinking from the same straw, but now look at this moment between our lovebirds, which is even more obvious. The way Jungkook didn't take his eyes off Taehyung for a single second tells us a lot about how he feels. Jungkook followed Taehyung's every move with great attention and ended up biting his lip, which makes it clear that he was very thirsty from the start, and not just for water or juice, but for being close to his owner. Their eyes and body language speak much louder than any explanation, saying things that can't be expressed with ordinary words. This eye contact between them is so intense that many people feel butterflies in their stomachs watching these two and noticing the tension in the air. It's a fact that Jungkook is completely crazy about his Taehyung, and in moments like this, it's hard not to wonder how they both manage to control themselves when they're so close in front of so many people. Looking at these pictures, it's clear that the love between them is something they can't hide, no matter how hard they try. The way Jungkook is captivated by Taehyung's movements is a direct sign of their relationship and the strong bond that unites them. It's not just a random moment, it's proof that their connection is real and that Jungkook is always focused on what Taehyung is doing, demonstrating an admiration and desire that are impossible for anyone to ignore. It's also important to remember what happened with Taehyung and Jungkook during soundcheck, where they looked incredibly cute and adorable. In this video, we can see our lovebirds being playful once again, demonstrating their unwavering trust. Their hands and eyes are practically glued to each other, as they constantly seek physical or visual contact to feel close, even though they're just rehearsing. We can always see them reaching out to each other, walking together and staying very close. No matter how big the stage is, they always end up walking side by side, sharing laughter and gestures that only they understand. The way the crowd chants the couple's name upon seeing these gestures gives you goosebumps. It's a moment filled with emotion, where you can feel the support of all their fans. These actions show us that Taehyung and Jungkook are deeply loved by many people who value their honesty and affection. Seeing them so happy and playful in a more relaxed setting like a soundcheck confirms that their love is real in any situation. It's a simple and direct scene that shows us they always prefer to be together, naturally seeking each other's company, which reinforces once again that their relationship is strong and very special. Here we witness another incredible video where Taehyung and Jungkook share water in a way only a couple with a long history and deep trust could. It's not just about drinking from the same bottle, but about using the exact same straw, a completely normal and everyday habit between them. In this scene, we see Jimin asking Taehyung for some water, but Jungkook reacted quickly, taking the bottle first and drinking directly from the straw. This gesture from Jungkook not only shows their closeness but also the sense of priority and belonging we always see when they're together, demonstrating that the rules of distance that apply to others don't exist between them. It's crucial to pay attention to what happens next to understand the reality of their bond. When it's finally Jimin's turn, he decides to remove the straw from the bottle before drinking, setting a boundary of hygiene and personal space that is natural between friends or colleagues. However, for Taehyung and Jungkook, sharing that item posed no problem and caused no discomfort. Actions speak louder than words, and this is clear proof that they see each other as something much more intimate. In everyday life, many people would only share something like this with someone as close as a husband or wife, and these two do it with a naturalness that leaves us speechless. This moment is a direct response to those who try to deny the reality of their relationship, as the comfort and homey style with which they share their things is undeniable. While some people try to find other explanations, the truth is that their bandmates' own behavior makes it clear that Jungkook and Taehyung's level is unique and different from the rest of the group. The truth is right in front of our eyes in many ways and on many different days, only those who choose not to see remain in denial. What we see in this video is a couple who are madly in love and feel so secure in their love that they don't see the need to hide these little details of their shared life.